Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Today we'll be talking about budgeting. Hopefully you all met your financial goals for February and we're on budget. Let's see if I was. We're gonna start off by looking at my budget sheet from February. Okay guys, my goal was to stick to my budget for February and I was so close in doing that, was so close. I'm only $10 over for my self-care category. $10 over budget. However, I am under budget for my overall expenses, so happy about that. Let's take a look at my expenses. I have a little bit left over for miscellaneous. Groceries I have a little bit over, which I don't understand. I think maybe because I traveled and I didn't calculate it correctly. Self-care, yes, $10 over. $1 left for my firm payments, still paying off my huge monitor. Home, $5. Eat out, $28. I'm so happy about that. I only eat out on the weekends, but things can get really expensive, especially like with tips. So yes, I have $28 left over for eat out. Then $27 left over for gas, which makes sense because I did travel for a week. And then $4 from shopping. So let's take a look at my monthly expenses overview section. My budget was $2,497. I actually spent $2,313, which is good. So I can save an additional $183. Yay! So compared to January, my needs did increase. In January, my needs was 56%, February 72%. But my wants did decrease, which was one of my goals. In January, my wants were 44%. In February, it's 28%. All this is getting calculated in the budget sheet. So if you guys want the link to this, it's in the description box down below, but it does it for you, which is awesome. And then let's look. So rent, of course, took most of my money. It's always rent every month. Next up is groceries, eat out, fitness. Yes, I have a fitness membership that costs $129 per month. And a firm, you guys know, I'm almost done paying off this monitor. My monitor was so expensive. It was like around $1,000 something. And yes, I could have paid for it when I, decided to buy it. But I was like, it's interest free. Why not just pay it over time? I'm almost done. I could just pay it off this month. I could pay it off next month, but I don't know. I only have a couple months left, so just sticking with it and I'll soon be done. And then after a firm, let me see, self-care, shopping, home, phone, and gas. Savings, I did meet all of my savings goal. So for my house fund is $2,965. Emergency and travel is $500. So I'm saving 87% for my long-term goals. And then short-term, which is my travel, because that fluctuates. Every time I travel, I take away money and then I add money. So there's no set amount that I want for my travel fund. It's just, I'm just gonna constantly put money there and it's just gonna come out and it's gonna come in. So I think overall I did pretty well with saving and spending, except for the self-care budget. I don't know what happened, but it's only $10 over. But if we're looking at it from a monthly overview, then yes, I am under budget. So I gotta save an extra $183. Hopefully you guys met your goals. Let me know down below if you did. So now let's take a look at my budget sheet for March. It's gonna look a little bit interesting than previous months because I filed for taxes and it was a disaster this year. Okay, so let's take a look at my expenses for March. Rent is always the same, $13.39. Miscellaneous, $50. Groceries is $300. I will be traveling. It's a short trip, so I don't think I will be spending $300 on groceries. Travel is $50. I will have to take the Uber from my apartment to the airport. I don't think it would be $50, but I have it just in case. Gift, oh, I'm so generous. Yes, I will be giving away $80. I don't think it'll be that much, but I have it set. Utilities is $0, and you guys know internet is $0 because I'm making extra money by having a savings account. So I use my monthly interest that I'm earning for these bills. So I never have to pay for my electricity, water, and internet because that's already covered. Phone, $60. Self-care, $2.90. I will be getting some knotless braids, like tribal braids, later this month. So I have to set aside money for that and a tip. And then I'm also going to do like a color change. So that's that, and with a tip. So that's all I'm doing. Hair and nails, that's it. Yes, my monitor payment, $118. Home, $65. Eat out, I have it as $170. Entertainment, $150. Again, I will be traveling to see my mom in Philly, so I set aside some money to do some fun stuff with her. I know she'll be watching this video. She's like, ooh, we have some money, ooh. Mother, it's a budget. That doesn't mean we spend until we get to the 150, okay? It's not, that's exactly what happened when I went to Philly last year. We went out, and she was like, ooh, we should get this, we should get that. And I'm like, that's too expensive. She's like, don't you still have money in your entertainment category? And I was like, you know about my entertainment category? So, of course, if I had any money left, then that would be ideal. That would be great. But this is just like the max. Gas, $60. My fitness membership, $129. Shopping is $100. There's a couple of things that I want to buy for the spring. It will be spring, I think, like later March. But I'm also going on a big trip in April, so I'm like trying to prepare for that in March. And then subscription, which is actually a new category. It's $8. I've always had a subscription. It's the iCloud storage, but I just forgot to add it. So I think I paid $2.99 for that. And then I use the app called Lightroom, and that's, I think, like $6. So yes, I have a budget of $8 for that. So let's see. My budget for this month is $2,969. That is, let's see, compared to last month, yeah, that's a bit more, like $400 more. So my savings categories look a little bit different because I learned a hard lesson about withholding. I learned a lot about taxes this year, so I do owe the IRS the money. So that is my number one priority, is getting that paid. So I do have a new category. So I do have a new category called taxes, and I have to save $2,715. I am grateful that I can save this. It sucks, but it sucks that I can't put money towards my other categories. But I'm happy that I'm able to save this and I don't have to worry about it from now on. So yes, taxes, $2,715. Travel is $0. And then house is $1,000, and then emergency fund is $142. I know the savings goal says $3,857. I'm not really saving that because of the taxes category. So I'm really saving a little over $1,000 this month, my lowest month of savings. So, yep, the more you know, right? My income did change a little bit because I have a new title and new position, so happy about that. And then I did increase my retirement fund, which is one of my goals for 2024. So I'm saving a little bit more for retirement. It's always good to think about the future. So yeah, I'm doing that. That's pretty much it. My new March goal is, again, to stay on budget. I think that's a goal for myself every month. It's just, can we just stick to the budget, Maryam? It's always great in the beginning of the month. It's like, oh, okay, new budget sheet, just got paid, you know, I'm entering my expenses, it's going good. And then later on, it's like, oof, what happened, right? And now I'm like, ooh, now I have to modify the categories. Just, yeah. Really try not to modify anything. I need to stick with a budget, okay? I will have to report back to you next month, and I'm hoping that this expenses section is all green. There's no reds. Hopefully I don't have another story to tell. We'll see. But yeah, that's what I'm planning to budget for this month. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you found value in it, if you found it interesting, then give me a big thumbs up and consider subscribing. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.